Good morning, beach bums. Welcome back to the channel. I'm on the beach again today and I'm very excited because we are moving into the time of year where I can come out and target a lot of different species with artificials. Because we're just getting into it, I don't know what to expect today. So I've got a big spoon in case I see some jacks or bluefish or anything blowing up, ready to go. But mostly today I'm focusing on trout. I've got a slam shady, a miradine, and a topwater. So I wanted to be prepared for really anything I come across because we're just getting into this time of year and this is my first day out attempting this style of fishing. So normally I like to just come out here with one rod and walk the beach, but I wanted to be prepared because you just don't know what you're gonna run into this time of year. It could be anything. But we're gonna start with our topwater, see if we can find some trout or bluefish that way, and then go from there. I'll walk you along, tell you what I'm doing. Hopefully we'll catch some fish and have a good time this morning, but it is beautiful. Beautiful conditions this spring day. Excited to be here, excited to be alive. Let's catch some fish. This is the Salt Strong Moonwalker. Nice topwater lure. It's got single hooks on it. It's the perfect color and action for topwater beach trout fishing. And we're just gonna cover some ground, cover some water. We've got decent conditions for today. We've got a little bit of wave action. That's okay, you can deal with that. I'm seeing a lot of bait. That's a good sign. I'm not seeing any fish activity, but there's a lot of bait movement. Always important with this style of fishing, you want to be around bait. Oh. They're knocking it out of the water. Come on. Come on. There we go. There we go. They were trying. We might have found some fish. I don't know if this was one fish the whole time or multiple fish, but man, they were getting after it. Oh, nice trout. Nice trout. I mean, he ain't big. They get bigger out here. Oh, he's angry though. He is angry. My goodness, how aggressive is he? First beach trout of the season for me on the Moonwalker. We're not gonna keep you out of the water long, but I just want to show you to the camera. Beautiful beach trout. That was so cool watching them chase that lure on the topwater. Oh, I love it. Welcome to late spring and summer, baby. All right, one down. It seems like there were multiple fish. It's the vibe I got anyway, I don't know. They were knocking that thing out of the water. That was really cool. Oh, yep, they're back on it. They're back on it. Oh gosh. I don't know if you can see these blow-ups, but they are all over it. They are just knocking it out of the water. They're not eating it. I'm seeing tails. They are like tail slapping it. Let's see if one, oh, right there. He hit it when I stopped it. They're still trying. I'm not feeling any weight from these fish. They're just, I think they're really just tail slapping it. On it again. Oh golly. Oh gosh. Oh my goodness. This is a good fish. Look at this. Oh my goodness gracious. Whoo! Good fish. I'm gonna keep that rod tip low. I wanna let them not shake those hooks. They are single hooks, which makes me a little bit nervous with trout. Just wanna keep that pressure. But it's a heavy fish, man. I know I'm ripping a big hole in its mouth, especially with this surf and current. Bigger fish. Nice, real good trout. He's walking me. I'm like walking the dog here. I found a nice structure. That's where these fish are hanging. I'll talk about that here in a second. Oh goodness. Oh goodness. Woo! Big trout. That's a big one. Oh yeah, we're gonna get a quick measure on that guy. That's a good trout. Quick measure on this fish. 22. Already popping it. He's over 22. Already popping a 22-inch trout. We're off to an incredible morning. Already popping 22-inch trout in the surf. Awesome stinking fish on the Moonwalker. I do love fishing with single hooks. If I can keep these fish pinned, it's just better for them, especially when you're releasing them like this. Came out real easy. Beautiful fish. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. There you go. Beautiful freaking fish. Oh my gosh, I love it. I'm having a great time out here today, enjoying life. And fortunately for me, this is something that I get to do most every day because it's something I've turned into a career. And I'm very fortunate to love what I do. And maybe it's time for you to start thinking about that and transitioning into doing something that you love. Today's sponsor is Columbia Southern University. And maybe that next step is you need to get a higher education. Columbia Southern does everything completely online. So it's super easy, super simple for you to go ahead and sign up and start getting that higher education. They've been doing this for 25 years and they offer a lot of the same degrees that you can get at a traditional brick and mortar university. Maybe you've been raising kids, maybe you've been doing other important things in life such as serving in the military, and maybe it's now time to think about that next step. Columbia Southern is a great option for that. I do have a link in the description below. Make sure to check them out. They're great sponsors for the channel. But let's get back to fishing. They are fired up on it this morning. They are so angry at it. They're blowing up multiple times. They're having a hard time eating it. I think a lot of them are just swiping at it with their tail. Yep, they're there. Oh, he's back on it. Oh gosh. Did you see all that splashing? Oh my goodness, that was a lot of head shakes. Oh, they're still on it. They're so mad at it this morning. The amount of head shakes on that fish, he spit it, but like that was the most aggressive head shaking I've ever seen from a trout. Those splashes were like 5 feet in the air. Oh, they're already on it as soon as they hit the water. Oh, you gotta love Topwater, man. Gosh, did you see that one? There's not eating it. Oh, there he is. Oh my goodness. What a fish. Oh my gosh. All right, we got to try to keep this one pinned. This feels like a really good fish. Oh my gosh. Okay. Don't fail me, single hooks. Don't fail me. This is a big one. Holy cow, this is a big fish. Backside of the bar, we got dirty water. The head shape, it feels like a dang redfish. I mean, it could be red. But if it's a trout, this is gonna be my PB. Like, I'm just telling you right now, if this is a trout, I've never caught one over 25 inches. And just the weight and how this fish is fighting, if it's not foul hooked, and it is a trout. Good gracious. On this light tackle, I mean, it's inshore tackle, but this feels like a beastly fish. He's not coming up and shaking his head, which has me wondering. Oh, it's a foul hooked bluefish. Okay. Yeah, they're swiping at it with their tails a lot. That is exactly what they're doing. I think the trout and the bluefish are doing that. All right, don't you bite me. Another reason single hooks are nice are bluefish. You had me fooled, buddy. I thought you were gonna be a monster trout. See ya. That's still cool. But you saw how he was hooked to the tail. That's what I was figuring with how much they were missing. I figured they were tail swiping at it. So I think we got some bluefish and trout that are just swiping at it. I've got the Mirrodine tied on, still fishing the same spot. Just want to see if they'll fire off on it a little bit better. I can't cast that as far. There we go. There's a fish. There's a fish. Got him that time on the Mirrodine. Woo! Try to get closer to this camera. Oh goodness. Okay. Oh, decent fish. Yeah, better than I thought. I thought it was gonna be a smaller trout, but this one's pretty decent. There we go. Yes. Oh goodness. Okay, okay, okay. They're so angry. We'll get a quick measure on this guy too. He's probably also close to 20. Another nice trout this morning. Solid fish. Let's see if we can get quick measure. 19 and 3. He's like touching 20. So like right at 20 inches is what I figured. Nice fish. We're gonna get this guy back. Beautiful. See ya. Woo! His mouth was bleeding a little bit, not his gills. Hook was not in his gills. How much fun can you have? I love surf fishing. I love this style of surf fishing. Coming out here throwing lures for trout is so much fun. I'm going back to the topwater because it's definitely the most fun. I'm throwing in a lot of long pauses. Seems like this morning that's been getting a lot of them to strike in that long pause. There's a fish. Dang. Oh, he's running like crazy. Goodness gracious. Okay. Man, this is a heavy fish. Again, I hope he's hooked in the mouth and not foul hooked, because if he is hooked in the mouth, this is a good fish. On the topwater. Totally exploded on that thing. Oh my gosh. I'm foul hooking every other fish, mostly because I don't think a lot of these fish are actually eating it. They're just so angry at it. They're trying to knock it out of the water. They're trying to kill it. So I'm not hooking every fish in the mouth. Can't tell where this one's hooked. Decent fish though. Real good fish. Wow, these fish are just so beefy in the surf. Another 20-incher. Hooked in the mouth. Yeah, just right there in the corner. That single hook. Look at this stout trout. Probably right at 20 inches, but fat. Took off with it. They are so much fun. Woo! Okay, we'll get you back. Easy in. There you go, beautiful. There you go. Okay, I swallowed a bug. I was breathing in out of excitement. Oh gosh, I'm okay. I'm okay, swallowed a bug. Man, that was just, I can't get over this morning. These fish, I can't explain to you how much I love this. When you can come and throw topwater and you've got fish that are this fired up on it. So the fish have died down. I'm not seeing any activity, which is pretty typical. A lot of the times early morning is your best opportunity at this style of fishing. I wanted to just go over my rod real quick. This is one that I picked up fairly recently for topwater fishing specifically. I've got a couple more inshore rods, but they're a little bit lighter action. I needed something that I could work these topwaters. And this is a Fenwick HMG inshore, and I think it's their medium fast tip. And it's a 7-foot HMG rod, great for throwing topwaters. It's got a great feel for working those topwater lures. And I've got 17-pound fluorocarbon with a loop knot to the Salt Strong Moonwalker is what I was throwing this morning. Great topwater lure. I don't have any promotions for the Moonwalker right now with Salt Strong, but I do have a link in the description. You can go check that out on their website if you do want to pick those up. Of course, they've got a lot of other lures that I do have promotions for if you want to try them for free, such as the Slam Shady. I did bring it out here today, but didn't get to throwing that one. I do have this paired up with a Pin Battle 3 DX model 2500, and I did put 15-pound braid for that, which is basically just my topwater setup. Well, today was so much fun. It's such a blast. Like, I love coming out here, and this was my first attempt. I had no clue if this was going to be a good day of fishing or not. It was just kind of like a trial run and to test and see what's going on and if these trout had really moved into this area. Looks like they have. Love coming after them, targeting them on Topwater. I hope you enjoyed today's video. I had a blast. I hope you had a blast. If you did enjoy the video, give it a thumbs up. And as always, you stay bummy.